And this is just crappy Chinese tanks. They're not even like good Chinese tanks. I think the best one's like what, 30 or 64. That's actually okay. That's actually a lot. 64 points is a lot of points. Technically, I think. There it is. Okay, our helicopters are going to get shot down. Not that it really matters. They're more there for cinematic effect, I guess. I mean, they were semi-useful, but yeah, they just got absolutely obliterated by the enemy anti-air defenses. Alright, howdy boyos. Welcome back to more Wargame Red Dragon. It looks like we may or may not be able to finish the campaign today. For some reason, the Soviets, or I guess they're Russians, right? Because it's 2015 or something in this campaign now. The Russians sallied out all the way from Kavallarova to Bolshoi Kamen, and we just destroyed units in Spasskdalny, which actually was those crazy T-14s, but they kind of just didn't really act on their strength. So we destroyed them. There is some attack squadron here, but there's really not much to do in this turn, so we're going to end the turn, and we're going to say hello to this 18th attack squadron with our helicopters in Kirovsky, and that's a capture on an airfield, which is great, and then we can actually just move them straight on back. Alright, so we're going to move the helicopters into Vladivostok, and then there is really not much to do here other than basically two big final battles. One against the majority of their forces in Bolshoi Kamen. There's a couple of guys in Kavallarova, but they're not going to be a huge fight. I think they're mostly a support unit, a helicopter unit. And then obviously a naval battle. Now, before we do that, I think what we're going to do is call as many of these units in as possible. Which most likely will be at least another episode, right, at that point. We'll probably call these naval. Actually, no, we need the fleet. Maybe we'll just save those for now. We can call in these. Do I really need these? I don't really think I need these as much. No, you know what? Never mind. Let's just do that. Helicopter, you're already there. All right, end the turn. We're just going to basically prepare for one big full-on battle. We can actually see their units in Naghotka now. So take a quick look at what we got here. A very small recon company. An air assault company that's kind of small. The main thing is obviously all their Mi-28s that they have, but there's only 8 of them, but they're scary. A couple of tanks, but there's not like a lot of them there. And a VDV unit, which is also not going to, I think, be a huge issue. So this would be a really short battle. We can call on the remaining units. I really want to call on this one because we get 8 more IL-102s, which is just kind of a joke because these are so insane. You can call the helicopter down, or actually, maybe we could do that this turn. Because none of these other units really is interesting to me, and this one is definitely interesting to me. I don't know if we want more Ubei. You already have a lot, although nah, that's not really useful. This we can't call in because they're too far away. This is such a garbage unit that it's almost offensive to me to spend 10 points on that. And like I said, this one's not what we want, so maybe we'll call the air or naval forces in, move to naval sector Bravo, retreat from Delta, send in our aircraft. I think what we're going to start doing is sending all of our units over. Now, if you don't really know Wargame, that's fine. You're like, oh, what are you doing? Well, I am going to attack them, but I can't attack them on this turn based on the initiative, which is the main thing that I kind of got to wait for, but we're just going to push everyone in. I know we have some very slight losses that I could have probably spent some points on replenishing, but the losses on those are so tiny that it really doesn't matter too much. So, next turn, I may consider buying... actually, you know what? Screw it. We might as well send these down. We have the points for it, right? So end to turn. Hopefully they don't attack us on this one and we get a chance to attack them. Looks like they are trying to get into Vladivostok to send this naval infantry regiment, which would actually be kind of bad if it landed here. They have Marines, they have Beryushas, T-55s, a bunch of naval units. So we got to knock these guys out before they... can land in Vladivostok, but we have a good turn to do that. Send these planes back in. Now, all of our units have initiative, which means they can actually join the attack, and then I guess we might as well spend 10 points on this unit because, well, we can call them in this fight. I had a stroke. I meant to say fight, but I kind of lingered between fight and battle, so it became fight, or foit. So we have really two big battles to go. The Vladivostok one, or the Bolshoi Kamen one, and the Naval Sector Bravo one. Last time the naval battle was so boring that I don't even know if it's going to be worth showing. It was literally roll up, set up, and go for it. So we'll be right back. We'll do the short naval battle, which I think is actually going to be really short considering they only have 1 sector and we have 3. And then, yeah, we'll be back with you. Really the name of the game in Naval, in both Ashen Shadows and in the regular game, is, sadly enough, just spam until you win. And I don't know that this is something they meant to do for Wargame, or if they were just like, you know, no one's ever going to play ships competitively, right? And then obviously people are like, oh, I love ships. This thing is really just a meme. I mean, obviously, oh, we just lost a Nox, though. That was a good hit, I suppose. What we're going to have to do is send these Hubeis forward. The Shanghais are here just as a sort of a, you know, a losing unit. Like, I don't really care if I lose it. It would be nice to call in all these A5s to come and strike their important ships off the bat. Send our Noxes forward. Really should be fucking focusing on some of these specific ships here, probably. But it looks like our Hubeis actually all used their missiles already. It's alright. I mean, I don't really care for our losses here specifically. We just have to knock out 2 of their ships here, which is what we're going to be doing, focusing on 2 and 2. So that's a lot of missiles away. These A5s are out of their range too. We knocked one of their ones down, and that's going to be 2, and that's going to be the naval battle. It's really that simple. It is, it's a little toxic. I really feel like in Ashen Shadows they nerfed the Russian ships quite a lot. I mean, or maybe ships in general just feel really weak. I mean, that was kind of a joke. I mean, that was supposed to be an epic naval battle, and really you could cheese it that way, and I'm only cheesing it because I think naval battles in this are they're just a little weird. I mean, the person with the most cheese wins, and even the AI, which normally I don't really think is that crazy, can actually be kind of crazy in naval battles if they want it to be. I just had literally 2.5 times their units. And also these Hubeis that you get are, I just kind of missed on them. I should have made them, I should have just targeted the enemy command ships with them, because if 8 of them, like they fire 8 missiles in total, and you get 10 of them, that's 80 missiles. Good luck shooting all 80 down. You just need to hit like 5 or so on a ship, so you have a pretty good chance of winning just with those guys. And obviously the jets help me out a lot. So Bolshoi Kamen, I think, is going to be the penultimate battle, because these guys won't really be a big issue. We have basically just short of 43,000 points, and they have a third of us in points, basically, pretty much. And we are just going to, we have 3 to 5 sectors. We're probably going to just hold Delta with a bunch of infantry, which we have that can be really good at long range. We'll obviously have CVs. I don't think, maybe we won't hold Vladivostok. We'll just hold Yusarus, because Vladivostok doesn't give us any points. And obviously we want to maximize our point gain. I don't really care if the enemy gets in here. I mean, it's really nothing for me to do there. So what we're going to do again, we're going to set up. I'll show you what I've done after I've set up my stuff. And then this will probably be a final big, huge battle for the Chinese-Russian coast. So we'll be right back. All right, so I think we're pretty much set up. I literally have 4 points remaining. Didn't even buy any helicopters or any aircraft, so you know it's going to be a lot of ground fighting initially. Obviously, pretty decent, I think, defensive setup to stop them from pushing the +2 and call-in point, because I can't really lose that. But since this is a +4 and it's the middle of the map, I just totally quadrupled down on it. Like, there is probably over 1,000 points just in this side of the river alone. We have FOBs, double FOB actually, to back that up. Bunch of infantry, tanks, and tree lines that cover the bridge crossings. When I do get some points, I might consider sending some stuff down here to cover this crossing in case I do send something across over here. But pretty much other than that, I think we're pretty good. Actually, I might just put one single unit there now I think about it, just to make sure that nothing gets across there without me knowing. So we'll put a 30 point, or there we go. And now we got that covered. So that's pretty much it. We're going to probably start this on very slow, just so I can get everyone out of the situation they're in, because there's a lot of people that need to be disembarked, and I need to be fast. And there is also like 1 or 2 units over here that are going to be, need to be put into their respective vehicles. And now we are going to, I think, just full-on extract everyone out of this town. Make sure that as many people... I mean, I don't really care about the transports too much, but it would be nice just to save as many as possible. The infantry are going to do just fine. I don't think we need the transports necessarily. 64-point gain right here. This is kind of insane. Let's switch this back to normal. Get some of these Nasirs out, because they are going to need to counter their seed. And then I think we can start getting some of our aggressive helicopters to cover this crossing. Our Nasirs, they are just very slow jets, but they carry 3 pretty damn good long-range seed missiles. Obviously, we want to try and knock out their long-range anti-air capability. Hoping we maybe get some eyes on. I mean, okay, nothing so far. It might be, okay, that's going to be a retreat. So we obviously do have units in Nakhotka. Oh, that's a lot of tracer, but he's good. Okay, I think we just dealt a buttload of damage. I mean, we're going to need to bring up some cargo trucks to keep units in the front supplied. I think with these cargo trucks, if we put them in a smart spot, they can probably overlap and reach other units. So we don't have to worry too much about supplying certain guys only. So just sort of form a supply line between all these trucks. But it doesn't always seem to work. But when it does work, obviously it'll be pretty glorious. We'll send in an Nasir to cover that side. The other one is obviously on cooldown because it got damaged. But we'll send one over there. Make sure that stays in check. And we might even consider sending... sure, we'll send like a helicopter over here in case I send some more across, and we have that covered. And now I think we can kind of start to be toxic and get this quad Tochka unit, which is just a massive artillery. Oh, that was my bad. I didn't really pay attention to him. That's just a massive artillery, and if we get 4 of them, it should launch 4 of these tactical short-range ballistic missiles at units, which will be very interesting. Not just a bunch of infantry in the buildings, they're all backed up by a bunch of quality AA units like these MRATs, which are basically just automatics, which is, well, not basically, they are automatics. And some of these Ponjays, which should be able to knock down enemy aircraft that come over. Worst case scenario, to get their drop off, but then we definitely will knock them out on the way out. Get one of these Anhurs to cover the north. And we might consider getting a recon helicopter, unarmed one, to cover this sort of bridge crossing. We do have a CV spotted over here. That could be a very interesting pick if we can find where... Oh, we just killed it. But there's a lot of planes. There's actually too many planes. I know that it's the snowy owls, I think, are the ones I want to use to destroy ground targets with. So we'll get the Snowy Owl, we'll get him to drop a payload on this Akatsia because it's kind of annoying to deal with an enemy artillery. And when he destroys that, we'll probably do a turn, get 2 rockets off, aim for one of these. Oh, I don't know why I took... Okay, never mind, it's out. Let's just get UV back because there's a lot of AA over here, I think. Oh, he did. Oh, I thought he got a rocket off. He did, but it got intercepted by the arena from one of these T-72s. We do have another Snowy Owl. We could try to just at least cancel out all their arena so our infantry can at least engage them. Also, let's get some of these hot SA-432s. Snowy Owl drop in a bunch of heat. Should probably get one of these to go through, you'd think. Oh, that was a... What? That was a big hit. I'm not sure what hit that, but it was a big hit. It might have been the Afghansky, actually. the absolute spam when that guy came into range. All of our cargo trucks are now sort of interlinked with these FOBs. So every second that these guys aren't shooting at something, they are actively basically getting resupplied, which is awesome because these guys can just... Look at the range on these. 2,800 meters, 60% accuracy, 24 AP power. And the crazy thing is they get 16 of them. And it's honestly a little broken. The difference between these Hongjane and the Dong Hui or Long Dui is the fact that they get a machine gun instead. And I guess they're like slightly different rockets, but I mean, these are top-down missiles, so I guess they ignore armor more, so they're really useful against like heavily armored units. But I mean, at this point, it's just kind of a joke how easily we can destroy these guys. Even the Tanka Shasao with their heat can do a bunch of damage, because I don't think heat is interceptable by their arena or by their APSs, all of their systems to stop incoming rounds, basically. So it's a little crazy how easily you can just kind of negate that. And then these Tanka Shasao still have a 25 AP power hit. Now we do have some artillery coming in the back over here. Want to see if we can find... Okay, it's coming from back here. Which one is the... Okay, cluster. This might be a one-way trip. Let's send the Nasir first. Or Nasser. We'll call it the Nasir because I've been calling it that, right? So I might as well stay with that. And I'm trying to figure out if there's any seed or radar AA. And if there's not, we could just kind of send this in for the joke. We do have an Ansat, but it is getting destroyed by something back there. Okay, let's turn you this way. Let's actually disengage that. Oh wow, there's a lot of units back here. Get all these guys back. Tochka. Oh, the Nasir got shot down. That's not very good. Well, we could probably just counter that town. I know there's not really much in there, but we can just destroy this town. You know what would actually be more useful if we named these number 1, 2, 3, and 4. And instead of just targeting one spot with all of them, we can level the entire town by targeting one spot each. I mean, look at that. It's an 800 kilogram warhead. And you're not just shooting one, you're shooting 4 of them, which is basically like a 17, no, actually a little bit more than, it's like almost a 2,000 pound explosive that's basically hitting whatever you're shooting it at pretty damn accurately. Let's see if we can get some of these captured cargo trucks to resupply these guys. These missiles are incoming. This is going to be, hopefully there's actually guys in that town. Nothing there, nothing there. I mean, at least we're stunning them if there's anything in there. Oh, there we go, 7 points. There's something in there. I mean, nothing really super crazy, I suppose, but these Tankeshasau are getting suppressed a lot. T-95, more artillery in the back, but we now know that it's kind of risky to send stuff over there. Do we have any helicopters? Oh, we do have some Joke Day. We could do a little air assault just for the hell of it. I mean, it doesn't really matter if they die or not. Don't tell them that, obviously, but we'll send them over on the flank, and then hopefully it'll be an interesting little engagement. We did lose some units. I think it said, yeah, we lost some Tankeshasau just because they're getting absolutely pummeled to death by every single unit that comes down this road. We are going to need to worry, I think, about enemy aircraft, whether it's helicopters or planes. I'm kind of iffy on whatever we could expect, but probably going to have to expect something to show up there. Tankeshasau are, yeah, they're getting annihilated. I mean, it's whatever. It's not a huge issue. We have so many points. I mean, I could just send a wave of tanks their way. We might as well cosplay China at this point. I mean, I'm fully assuming this is what China would do if a modern war popped off. Just send... There we go. We'll send half of our tank reserves. Just all the shitty units. I mean, I still have a bunch of better units, like 120 points, 95 points. These Songuns are interesting. They're technically North Korean, and they don't have a crazy amount of armor, but they have a 70% on accuracy and a 23% on AP power. But they're kind of like a glass cannon, which is still an interesting unit to bring out to the front, considering it's, you know, if you get that first shot off on someone, it's gonna hurt. Now, we could bring our Tochkas to fire on these artillery back here. And maybe we could suppress the forest, and then, but to start the attack, I think we'll get a lot of our artillery ready. We'll get some of these guys. We're just going to go absolutely nuts on the call-ins of artillery, make this a final battle, because it really isn't going to be much battle left to fight, I think, after this. Mi-2s, let's drop you. These Mi-2s could have been really cool, but they're just Mi-2s with just machine guns, so they're a little sad, honestly. They're not really, or Mi-4s. I don't know why I said Mi-2s. Mi-4s. They're still a little sad and not really worth using in any sort of shape or form. Okay, so here's our spawn. The rockets, I think, might have gone out, or not yet, because those students are still alive. No, they're still, no, we haven't killed them yet. They're actually still targeting, which is good. We'll just get these rockets to come in any second. The Sturms, they're sending them all piecemeal at us. I mean, these Sturms and stuff are just getting destroyed. And they're actually good units, too. Oh, actually, they have a little bit of weaker stats than I thought they would. The Sturms used to be pretty good, I think, in the vanilla game. Here comes the artillery. What is it, 70% or something? They're almost there. They're getting ready. We're going to get all of our artillery ready. I mean, this will be glorious. We can actually rename these now real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they're all aiming. And then this crazy unit of, what are these? Are these this cluster? Oh, they are cluster. Okay. So we can just kind of target maybe the main road, and then whenever this comes in, we're just going to go ham. We're going to send those guys off the flank, send in our helicopters, and make this sort of one last final wave. I'm kind of waiting for these Tochkas to fire. Maybe we'll even... Oh, here comes the rockets. Never mind. Those Tochkas have to start moving in quick here. Okay, Q move forward. On the flank here, recon helicopter. And here we go. There's the PHLs firing. The Tochkas are about to be ready. Probably going to fire when these rockets are out. But I mean, this is... gonna Tochkas fire while these guys are still below. Oh, come on. Not yet, not yet, not yet. They gotta be like right there. I mean, they're at almost 100% aimed. I mean, this actually does look pretty cinematic. I lost one helicopter. Oh, wow. That was pretty much at the very same time. Okay, this is gonna be it. I think we're gonna have to just move forward. Q move. Q move. Everything in here should be stunned to absolute smithereens. That is that actually artillery? Oh my god. No, that's actually a lot more than artillery. It's like artillery and tanks. We might need to get a bunch of IL-102s, which we can get a bunch of, and just start bombing everything around here. I might not have sent enough, I mean, I kind of assume I sent enough bombs and stuff over there. I'm going to bomb that tree line because that's where I assume their units are hiding. The CV. There, AA gets taken out. IL-102s are coming in. Lots of AA still in there, though. I mean, my IL-102s are not going to give a fuck because they're going to just bombs away everything. But it's a little risky considering... Oh, that's a lot of points there. IL-102, is he going to make it all the way to the back? Let's find out. Jock Day are still pushing in. He's getting shot up a lot. Actually, he's surviving pretty decently for now. Yeah, no, he actually did just fine. Snowy Owl, maybe time to retreat because that's going to hurt. Oh, actually, you know what? We can get another Snowy Owl and hit the other two units there. Jock Day are running down the mountain. Our helicopters now are out of ammo. It's a little issue because I didn't really figure that was going to happen. But let's get them back. Snowy Owl missiles away. We can't see them right now, which is a little frustrating. I was hoping I could get eyes on. This assault, the air assault might have actually failed, just considering how much stuff is still over here. Okay, the game is not taking this lightly. There's a lot of freaking frame loss when you look towards this blob, which isn't even that crazy considering I can still get the rest of these tanks, I'm pretty sure. Maybe we can get a game crash if I just call in all... Ooh, that's what? How many do I get? Oh my god, that was like an entire multiple companies worth. Okay, actually we're out of points now. Okay, let's get these helicopters back. I mean, clearly the helicopter rush or helicopter support wasn't enough. These tanks are all chasing us sort of up the mountain. Not really something they probably should be doing. I mean, we just obliterated this zone. It's still on fire, but for some reason, it's not enough. I don't know why my voice my voice decided to die there. These blue arrows are they're actually decently accurate. Good AP power. These guys are actually pretty good. It's just they only get 4 missiles, but they just destroyed all of those dudes, basically. You can probably get the recon to come back. We could send all of these helicopters to go land at one of our FOBs and get resupplied. Okay, MIA gunships on ahead. And then there is just... Can we get... Okay, here we go. The rest of our units. This is really the shitty force. This is the good force, the good tanks. Including some T-80s that have the Iglas and AA and stuff on there. So, okay. Trying to get this without the helicopters in there. There we go. Number 1, Q move forward. Don't stop. Well, they're gonna stop to engage, obviously, but 100. They carry 192 57mm rockets per helicopter. So basically, this is just short of like 1,000 rockets in total. That's actually kind of insane when you think about that. These guys are not all reloaded. Some of them are, but at this point, it's not really about the reloading anymore. It's just about going and freaking blasting. I mean, they're going to blast all this stuff. I don't even have to call in my heaviest units, probably. Call in the recon helicopter, make sure we get eyes on. And this is just crappy Chinese tanks. They're not even, like, good Chinese tanks. I think the best one's, like, what, 30 or 64? That's actually, okay, that's actually a lot. 64 points is a lot of points. Technically, I think. There it is. Okay, our helicopters are going to get shot down. Not that it really matters. They're more there for cinematic effect, I guess. I mean, they were semi-useful, but yeah, they just got absolutely obliterated by the enemy anti-air defenses. Oh, we spotted a CV. I kind of don't want to shoot that right now. I kind of want to have this battle play out until this sort of attack stops. Then we can maybe push that CV. This is actually kind of hilarious. Can we get some good... Oh, we can just get some shitty Yubei infantry, so we'll get a double platoon of that. Oh, wow, the artillery here is just like running away. Oh man, this is brutal. I haven't even sent in my good units yet. Like, that's stupid. They're still coming off the map. My computer is having a hard time rendering all of those units on the map here, I think. And we are just obliterating them on the edge of the map, which is just a bit sad. Hit this ANSAT if we can. It's a helicopter, but should still die from clusters. Oh wow, that CV got exploded, which means there's only this one left down here. Wonder what this J-10... I mean, he should knock it out with his clusters, right? I guess I could have aimed for the helicopter right away, directly, but this is more fun. And, yep, that's not surviving. Alright, and now... Oh, there's T-90 AMs in here. Just randomly in this forest. Yeah, it doesn't matter. There's a million Chinese tanks in one. Oh, they surrendered? Don't tell me everyone's dead. Oh, three are dead and they're retreating into Nakhotka. So, you know, it was a battle. It kind of felt maybe a little one-sided just based on the fact that I had so much firepower over them, but it's whatever. We could push... I don't think these guys can fight back. Is there a naval... Nope, they have... No. We can just push these guys off the map at this point. Like, it doesn't really matter. They can't fight back. Like... It doesn't. Actually, I can't fight right now because I don't have any initiative, but that's okay. We could do is just go ahead and steamroll into this next zone. Now, we can't fight right away. Well, we could fight right away, but it wouldn't make sense for me to fight right away. I should have sent them north and healed them. Oh well, it doesn't matter. This is really just the final step of the battle. We'll send these forward, send those forward. Might as well spawn these guys down just to act like they're cool, I guess. We'll just make them sort of stay in Vladivostok as a rear guard. Not that it really matters. And then Nakhotka, we're not going to fight now just because I don't have all of my units on the ground. As you can see, I can't control everyone right now. And also, they do have an advantage here that they're obviously defending. But just looking at the stuff they have here, they're just... They have a lot of support units, a couple of tanks left, mostly ones that we're running into here that we haven't seen before. We're going to cancel the attack. We still have like 5 more turns left, so we're just going to end a turn, which will probably cause them to, go back. Maybe they're going to attack us. No, they're not. Okay. Send this over here just because I can, and then send the plane back just because we can. And send all the planes in here. Now, you know what I could do, which would be really toxic, and this would finish the campaign immediately. Oh, you can't. Maybe I could if I had retreated them and then flew them past. I don't know if I could do that. I don't think we can fight this one. Like, I'll click launch battle, but I don't think they have anything to spawn, so they're going to just retreat. That's a big sad. We're going to R&R. And then we are just going to have to do the final battle. I mean, this isn't a final battle. There's no way that we have 3 times their points again still, basically. And they even brought in a bunch of fresh troops. So we'll set up the defenses. Probably push this northern road. I think I've done that before in this campaign, like way back, obviously, before I played Ash and Shadows. And then we're just going to try and run into the back and mess stuff up. We have a bunch of tanks, so we'll set up our defenses. We'll be right back. Alright, I kind of countered my own idea. Since Delta isn't a call-in point, it'll be very hard to make a consolidated push for Kavallarova. So we're just going to lock it down with a bunch of shitty Yubei infantry. My whole point is just to get as many points as possible from. I think my call-in points by default will already be pretty damn high. We've locked this down with a ton of AA and long-range infantry, so this really shouldn't be too hard of a defense. Now, the one thing is I need to send these guys forward, but deploy the other ones. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, we deployed them at least. That's good. Get these ZSDs out of here if we can. Keep those ZBDs there. Ooh, getting some big old hits right there right away. That's honestly really good. We'll get one of these Legion. They're basically a huge drone whose job is to hit radar AA, but they're a little buggy. They don't seem to be always doing a good enough job of it, but we'll see if we can actually use it effectively here. We are getting, I think, some targets potentially. Oh, those were not. That's a helicopter, I think. See if we can get anyone. That's more just a bunch of helicopters everywhere. You know what I didn't get? Any AA for up north. Oh well, it's kind of whatever. I mean, you know, can't win all of them, I guess. Keep these ZBDs over here, just the spot, and then we have really obliterated this bridge attack here mostly. I mean, we've lost some of our tanks. We lost some of those Long Dui. That's not good. I guess we can get some of these Hong Jan to replenish them. Songun 915s are going to be hitting these guys, but they're at a longer range. They also have the advantage here of being nose on. We don't have as many rockets coming in on them, but we are actually... Whoa, one of these guys just went elite from killing one of these T-95s. They're actually going to die before my... Did I get the bombs up? I don't think I did. No, we're going to knock him out. No problem there. All right, fobs are up. Like I said, I did lose a couple of these, so maybe we'll split them up into a single... or put them together instead. I'll get these things just to come back. Maybe we could consider getting a quad stack of PGs over there, PGs over here, and then we'll disembark these guys, put them in this building, and then we can still support them. And these are not as useful. They're really not as useful as all the other units you get as China in this campaign. The ZBDs come with ATGMs, a good gun, even APSs, and these ZSDs are just like, they're just very tiny transports that can't really survive much. These ETCs even stayed alive, which is good. Recon, helicopter 1, and a helicopter number 2. KA-52, that's going to get shot down by some of these, what are they, 30mm guns? Ooh, it's taking some hits there. I might have to send a... Do we have any sort of decent... This is the thing. Trying to find these guys at this point is just a mess, because I got so many aircraft. I guess I should have just used the same one I already had. This guy can probably do a flyby and hit it on the way out if it's not dead yet. There we go. One away, and that's gone now. This guy got the kill for it, I think, even though these EBDs really did try. Artillery is going to start coming in. We're being smoked. More KA-52s. These PGZs are just there to blast people out of the air. They're not like really going to be super effective at it, I don't think, but they'll be decent just because you get 4 double 57mm guns, so that's 8, and that's just a buttload of firepower, which might not necessarily be very useful, but we'll see what happens here. Let's target this Recon MI8. We'll have the other J-10 drop his missile 1, and that's a good hit, actually. That's not bad. Wonder if we can... Oh, they didn't kill either of them. A little frustrating. Okay, now we're good. Now I can hear him getting shot down in the background. PGZs. Oh, that is just brutal. These aren't even like, they're really not good. I mean, they're just, they're like, what, 20 points each? 25 points each. Oh, they're actually, I think they might be buffed in Ashen Shadows. They're not as good, I think, in the vanilla game, but holy crap, they just obliterated those helicopters. I mean, that's a lot of firepower coming their way for sure. I mean, it's not very accurate, but oh, hello. Okay, some T-80s, we'll just bomb those. And we could consider getting some short range. Actually, you know what? We'll get some of these Beyond Gaze on the corner over here. J-10. That's gonna... let's go. That's a perfect interception, I think, on the bridge. Okay, not perfect interception. Also, the smoke is really not allowing me to shoot anything right now. Okay, never mind. They're getting shot. Okay, let's sort of spread these guys out a little bit, I guess. Well, actually, let's just mostly keep them around here so they don't get spotted from the bridge. More T-95s coming in. We have some Biryusas, which we could easily bomb. ZBDs up close like this, I'm assuming can do some more damage. Also, they're all backed up by all the other units in there. Get some support units. Ooh, that's a lot of firepower, but is it going to hit the Biryusas? Because it looks like it might. Ooh, there we go. Good. Good, both of them are down. Okay. We could probably start... ooh, these recon tanks are good. We can get some of those on this tree line over here. They alone could probably just harass the enemy just on this bridge. I mean, it seems they're just sending everything piecemeal, kind of. Bits and T-90, more planes. We're losing these ZBDs, but they're just transports. I don't really care too much about them. These Tankisha Sao, maybe we'll send them in there. Put these guys in here. Don't tell me these other guys died. I don't think they did. Weird. I only sent one squad of 2. These ZBDs are getting overwhelmed a little bit now. It might be time to cluster bomb this bridge. Okay, these guys are a little dangerous there. Might want to move you just a little bit. Okay, good hits. I mean, these are expensive tanks, and they're just running into my infantry like that. Okay, now these PGZs are getting a little obliterated by flanking T-80s. This is sad. This ZBD is about to get a bad time. This is not going to be good. Helicopter. Get some of... Oh, did one of them get... Oh no, they became veteran. Okay, good. And then we can get 6 of these? Really? These are good. Okay, our trucks have arrived. More trucks for the truck god. BTR, go back. And then now they're getting flanked from the southern position. There's Hong Jane there. We can probably get another squad or 2 of these guys to show up. Oh, we need to get another... There we go, 2 veteran. We have a bunch of elite ones, which is just insane. Okay, these ZTQs are going to get blown up if they don't stop on the way there, but I don't know if they have a stabilizer, which they don't. So we're just going to have to Q move them from... Okay, we're going to stop sending them in piecemeal, because now we're doing the same thing they're doing, and that's really stupid. Okay, Q move. Let's go. Good hit. That took 4 of the whole... took a whole 4 damage from that dude. And our ZTQs are kind of dying, which I kind of expected, but maybe not as bad as this. Oh, we got a lot of helicopters up here. And our PGZs are just out of range. So we'll Q move them. Oh, they're killing my freaking helicopters. God damn. Oh, all the ammo died on this one. Okay, so they're actually killing my helicopter now. That's really not good. Because they're... Oh, crap. Those guys have some good long-range missile capability. Okay, they're all getting destroyed. I didn't... No, that's a good play. Good play. Didn't know. Oh, get out of there. Did I lose all of those? Or just like a couple? I kind of wish that I had figured out that they were sending those anti-air helicopters over there, because I'm pretty sure I just lost a bunch of those dudes. Either way, they're down to 6,000 points. I mean, there's really not much we can do. I think we could even start becoming... We don't have any big artilleries. I think that might have been in that one artillery unit that I called in but never really used, which is a bit of a shame because they are fun. Let's get a AMRAD in the back here, just because we can. Yep, get out of there. We're 95 points. You're gone. They did destroy that recon helicopter there. That's what happened. Okay, put you here. Put you over here. And why don't we just get units to move forward over here? Like, it doesn't really matter too much. We'll even get a couple of Strelas to go back with them. Tunguska, really? Damn, they're... Oh, wait, that wasn't radar. Did you see that? That's weird. I thought Tunguskas were radar unless they turn off their radar, but maybe they make them no radar in this and make their guns IR as well. Interesting. No, it says radar, so I don't know why it's not weird. Maybe they make the Tunguska more, like, less micro intense then, because it used to be you had to micro the Tunguska's guns, or basically what I think people would do was turn the guns off. It's gonna die. Yeah, I think what people would do, they would turn the guns off on a Tunguska, And then they would kind of just leave them off, really, and use the missiles. But then if they were close or they were helicopters, you would turn the guns on, kind of deal. Okay, well that Tunguska died. That's good. They're sending a bunch of tanks over here now. Looks like we need some support and a recon unit to go here. There. Oh, make sure to Q move these guys though. You can knock out these T-90s probably. Oh, you're just flying one of my... Okay, well that's a little frustrating. The explosions on a little picture-in-picture from all the APS that was exploding around that tank. Kind of look very cinematic actually. They're just coming this way, huh? They don't really care. I think these KA-52s would be a good hit if they're possible to get destroyed. We'll drop some clusters right on top. Clusters away on him. Okay, and then we have a couple helicopters down here, I think. Or, well, by couple, I mean just like 2. So we did lose a couple of those. Ooh, wow. I can't believe that he managed to get both of those knocked out. This guy survived with a single health bar. Plane? No, helicopter? What can we do to send... we have a J-20 here. That could send... this oh, it's an Mi-28. I didn't even realize that. Okay, okay. A little scarier. A little scarier. But J-20 with 6 missiles should... Oh, 4 missiles should knock it out. 1, 2... Wow, he just fired that like... Okay, that was maybe a little broken. I don't know if he should be firing all 4 of them in like one volley. I mean, that's just... Oh god, that's just asking for it. Can I get these guys to go back here? And then we'll start a little fob of Chinese trucks to supply them. J-20 knocks another Mi-28, but guess what? They have more. It's like, holy crap. Can we get another J-20? And then we'll target... I guess we only really need to do... Oh, we need to knock out this T-90 here, I think. Okay, stop firing, stop firing. Please tell me you can... Oh, it's so close to killing it. This snowy owl has to come in and save the day. Oh, we got him. Very close, very close. Very good, very good, very good. And a flamethrower tank down. Good. Okay. Oh, they're all sending in those Mi-28s now. Like, they're just coming straight at us. I did get that MRAD, or did it never get here? That's the end of the question, I suppose. Supply these guys. Get them to go to the fob. Okay. Oh, okay. Disembark. Get into town. Corsoons, get up over here. Oh, we're getting hit by these damn Mi-28s now. These guys are out of ammo, so we can't even use them. Oh, this is bad. J-10 knocks out one of those Mi-28s, but the other one's still up, and there's a bunch more new ones. I mean, they're not messing around right now. That is a whole lot of good quality helicopters that I don't really have an answer to unless I spam. I could get some anti-air units over there, but it's just, I mean, clearly somebody shot that AMRAD, which is kind of frustrating. So it must have been one of the, oh, run! Must have been one of the anti-air units that came over here and did that. The AMRADs are coming. Trucks are here. Put these are, oh, they're a very small squad, these Hong Jane. Interesting. So they only have like a couple of guys in each squad. Mi-28s are really hurting me, but it's basically the end of the campaign, so it's like I'm really not too fussed about it. And they only had like, what, 8 Mi-28s or something? So, I mean... Oh, good hit. Oh, enemy air. Oh, that's a lot of AA. Run! That's a Tor. Okay. Ooh, did he... I can't believe he survived that. Okay, let's get the Nasir. Go after that corner. These things are slow. That just kind of works in our benefit. I think just because of 55 ECM is also nuts. But I think because they're slow, it's good because it means that they don't run into enemy AA too soon. That's one missile away. Wow, that's a hit and a half. Oh, he might have aimed for enemy. Oh, crap. He aimed for enemy artillery. I was hoping he would aim for the. Oh, ZTQ, move back. I was hoping to aim for the enemy anti-air, not the artillery. But I mean, this works, I guess. That ZTQ is gone. MRAD. One there. And one fast move back. MRAD's going to start opening fire here with that. This is basically the same as a 70. This is the 76 millimeter that you find on one of the ships in the game, I think. So this is literally a ship gun on a vehicle dedicated to destroy enemy units. It literally says naval gun. Like, it's a naval gun to destroy enemy air units, which is honestly kind of crazy. I'm really surprised it doesn't have more HE power. I mean, it's a 76 millimeter naval gun. Like, I don't know. You kind of expect it to do maybe a little more than what it does. This Tor is just driving straight at me. I kind of feel bad because it's just going to get destroyed. Oh, what is that? It's dead. Never mind. Okay, well, this Tor is just asking for it. Just driving around up here. I always thought they looked weird. Oh, we got helicopters. Oh, we also have a very long range AA. Holy crap on a stick. Oh, there's planes. Oh, there's planes. Oh, there's a bunch of planes. Okay, now I wonder if we can shoot all of these down or not. We lost one of our J-20s, but we knocked one of their planes down, two of their planes down. Su-24s, I lost one J-20 there. Oh, they got lucky they didn't get into the range of those anti-air units up down south, because I would have probably destroyed a bunch more of those helicopters, or those jets, just because I got all of these Pyongyang's over here. Land them. Helicopters are running. So what is this helicopter? Oh, that's a helicopter too? Oh, okay. Well, whatever. Okay. Send them up. Did I get my tank force ready yet over here? Nope. We did. Recon, so we get eyes on. Send a CV tank to go back in here. Kurganets. Ooh, that's like a BMP-3 looking thing. It had ERA and stuff on it. Okay, let's get another Nasir, because I actually like sending seed, and in this case specifically also because it actually knocks out enemy enemy artillery, which is awesome. And I do want to focus on their AA. These guys right here. Those are books, I'm pretty sure. 1 away, 2 away, 3 away. Come on! Oh, nice. That might have made that missile miss. He just got 3 rockets and 3 kills. That is exactly what we need. Kurganets are going to run into some of my units here. That's perfect. Jokde covering here. Are these... Okay, these are the actual anti-tank or anti-ground ones. Okay, he's not even... Oh, he is getting our... Oh, he's not going to survive. Oh, he survived both of those? What a lucky bastard. Can you imagine that he did? No, he did. No, he did. Never mind. Okay, well, we're just going to send this forward. Oh, God! Okay, well, they do have some good AA back there. We'll just have to... Oh, they got my AMRAD. That's annoying. I'll just have to send in my my Nasir that I have. Knock out those seed. They're engaging the vehicles coming in. We do have some armor. Oh, we lost those 2 Strela. That was a little frustrating, I guess. J-20, get out of there. Nasir. I wonder, he must have eyes on some of the enemy AA, right? You'd hope that he doesn't fire all of the rockets at an AA. Oh, don't fire all the rockets at an artillery piece, you dumbass. That's the one downside, that you don't know what he's going to be shooting at, whether it's artillery or AA. So it would be nice to counter their AA instead of their artillery. Or the artillery is obviously annoying. The AA is what's knocking out my planes. And that's some big boy artillery too, like they're not messing around. Okay, well we have this Charlie sector sort of secure. I'm gonna start calling in all of these tanks now, which isn't even a lot. And maybe you'll get some recon vehicles set up over here. Is that a CV? No, it's a squad of infantry. Mi-28, that's a good target for... If that is if this anti-air is down. Let's find out. Okay. Oh, we can't see him anymore. It's a little frustrating. And we're going to have to get him out of there. Oh, he's going to get shot. No? Okay. Maybe they're out of ammo. Use our helicopter to spot. We have this secure. We could Q move into the back end of this one. There's the Mi-28 again. I think now we know where it is, we can probably keep it spotted, right? Shouldn't be a huge issue. Oh, VDV. Heavy VDV disembarking. Okay, interesting, interesting. Okay, there goes the Mi-28, which is what I was afraid of. Then helicopter-wise, we can get some of these Z5s, which are armed with just a buttload of rockets. 256. That is like 1,500. No, that's not true. But that's over 1,000 rounds of rockets. Earlier I miscalculated when I said it was actually only about 800, not 1,000. But that is over 1,000 rockets. These VDV are pushing super hard. Hello guys, can you stop the VDV from running over our CV? Hello? Slightly worried now. Keep pushing these guys up. They only have 1,000 points left or they lose. I mean, their VDV are literally, they were like, my CV tank is shooting. It's getting shot at. You're kidding me. I'm not moving the CV tank. I refuse. Okay, good. I was about to say, there's no reason for me to have to move that. That would have been super rude and offensive if I actually... What is he doing? Oh my god. Oh, is he gonna get shot down? I don't even know how he survived. Okay, and then we can call in a CV helicopter, which is I'm not a fan of, but might as well at this point. Are those other tanks as well? Q move them into the next sector. Q move them there. 700 points. These VDV and Motostrelki are really giving me a lot of trouble for no absolute reason. I want to see these Z5s fire like really badly. This will be hilarious. Oh, Tor, that's a good target. Rocket spam away. Let's go. I mean, they get 1,000 rockets between them. That's just not even funny anymore. That's just ridiculous. Surprised at the survivability of this infantry here. Really am, considering we have a vast superior number of units on the field over there specifically. Snowy Owl is too far away. That guy's got a little bit of rockets on him. Okay. Push into the next tree line. More of a bush line. Gotta get eyes on here. Ooh, nice kill. Alright, good. Works good. Works good. What are... Oh, the Ka-92s are those naval helicopters, right? So he's gonna get in some trouble here over their spawn, you'd reckon. I want to knock out this. Oh, he is gonna get in some trouble. But he didn't do anything. Oh, more Igla. Just a little bit of Igla damage, but that's it. Cluster bombs away. Ooh, that was a good double hit. And he's taking some hits too. He might not survive. Oh, those guys moved out of the way. Only one of them moved, so we got the other one. Support. At this point, we can just start calling in some MRADs. There's only 460 points left. They are really coming over here, aren't they? Do we even have any planes ability? No, we do not. I mean, I don't really want to run my helicopters over them because I'm just sure they're gonna get destroyed by the infantry. The amount of just guns over there and everything is nuts. Send this forward. Q move to the corner. Q move to here. 400 points. Wow, look at those guys just get obliterated by a single one of these helicopters, let alone if it's not it's two of them firing. Yeah, that's it. It'd be nice if I brought some AA up here, but I forgot about those. Forgot about that, but it doesn't really matter. There's only 273 points left, and that's gonna be... Come on, shoot him down. Kill our CV. Oh, they're stunned. One down here any second. I'm surprised they got that much. Okay, there we go. That's one down and both down. Okay. This is a CV running right here. I'm like 99% sure. No, our recon Jeep was actually engaging stuff there for a second. Let's engage different, or Q move different areas here. There is a double unit spotted. Those are just infantry, our trucks. The fight here is so nuts. Like, you did not expect this to be such a battle with the infantry and my infantry that are dug in versus theirs are like coming into the open, really. 12 points. That's just one squad. I think. Oh, they're less than. Never mind. Hey, there we go. Or, oh yeah, I'm about to say that was not a 0. Total victory. I mean, they suffer 10,000 losses. They literally lost 60% of their forces there. Now, we can't do anything this turn, so we're going to have to end the turn. Our jets are going to fly back. Their jets are going to fly back. They might even force me on a final battle here. I would not be surprised, because, I mean, I don't think I have the capability to destroy them in this turn. Like, you know, they are going to have CV capability, but if there's anything really left there for them to do, this means we have to wait another turn, because obviously all my guys are on... wait, they're really coming into the naval sector? I mean, I can oblige them. There we go. Can't fight me. Kavallarova. They still have 5,000 points. I mean, there's just... we have suffered quite a few casualties. We ourselves have lost, I think, half of our forces. Unless this is not... oh no, this is not all my units yet. No. Okay, so we're just gonna end the turn and send all my aircraft back in if they don't attack me. Take a second. We're not going to fight a naval sector delta again, because we know they're not going to fight us, so there's no real point. I would do another naval battle just because I could, but if they're not going to, then it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's take a look now at our points. So we had about 45,000 earlier. Okay, so we lost about 6,000 points worth ourselves. They lost 10,000 points. We're on the attack, so that's really not bad. Really, plane-wise, they're pretty good still. One helicopter, a couple of artillery. Wait, this is a vehicle. Okay, this doesn't count as a support unit. Interesting. A little bit of anti-air left. Mostly, okay, it's 3 anti-air. This is going to be, honestly, the way I see this is just Q move tanks. Oh, they can't even spawn. Wow. They can't even spawn anything. They're locked into the middle 2 points. So we're going to set up our forces here for one final battle, but I think we're going to spawn a bunch of tanks here, a bunch of tanks here, run in and hope that we win that way. So we'll be right back. All right, really nothing there. Bunch of tanks. We're just going to Q move them into these points. We have one AMRAD on each side to counter the Mi-28. Don't have to worry about their planes because they can't call any in. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, oh, there's their helicopter. Oh, how immediate destruction. Oh, there's another. I mean, I have some helicopters. Never mind. Our T-80Us do carry Iglas, which is absolutely amazing. Look at that. And it doesn't care. It doesn't matter. It's just brutal. This is just honestly bullying. They don't have anything to counter my tanks. I mean, I have some decent infantry left, I think, but it's just, yep. We just have to really find their CV. I'm not even... oh, we get some free ammo trucks, which is great because we can actually resupply our T-80s with that, which would be nice. And we can actually just get a bunch of IL-2s. Let's actually hold here and do the same over here, so we can resupply with these stolen trucks. And we can use these IL-102s for the perfect thing, which is to bomb the couple of buildings here into town, where I expect infantry to be. Nope, no infantry there. Okay, works for me. Q move forward, keep trucks a little bit back. We got our Iglas resupplied. We could even smoke up forward, which actually would be kind of cool, just because I can. Nothing, it doesn't really do anything. It just looks really cool, I think, to have the smoke dispensers on these tanks. And then now we just have to find the enemy CV. If it's not running away. Helicopter, oh, there it is, recon. Oh, I thought that was going to be it. Okay, it's not. Let's get these two on Hoors and hope. They're only trained quality, actually. It's kind of bad. I kind of expected them to be better quality than to just a trained one. Oh, there's one. That might be the other CV. Nope, it's not the other CV. That might be the other CV then? I mean, it's got to be somewhere, right? There's got to be a CV in some place. I'm surprised at how weak they are here, because I kind of expected them to have some sort of resistance in these houses or something like that set up. We'll Q-move these on Hoors and hope that we get eyes on... I mean, at this point, they could have just ran away. A little stupid. But we'll find it. We'll Q-move here, Q-move there. Q-move is just attack move, so the second they spot something, they'll try to engage it. But that stops them from moving. There's a Putnos, so it's an artillery. That's gone. Sent these capture trucks over here to resupply this little... It's kind of like a bigger than a platoon. It's a little bigger than a tank platoon, basically, right? So... Alright, well, I don't know where the CV went. Are you kidding? Is it in this forest over here? I guess I never checked in there, did I? Oh, there's something, there's something, there's something, there's something. Pirate, 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 pirate. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. No, you missed. It's the last guy. Okay, a cheeky. Never seen the AI do that. So they were trying to get behind my lines to get into a capture or a spawn point. But they just got absolutely obliterated. Kavallarova is mine. Not the fastest way to complete a campaign. See, if I'd done it faster, this doesn't... From the start, I said I'm not really playing these campaigns to blast through them the fastest. I like the idea of playing these out a little bit more, just because there is stuff that I haven't seen before. But that being said, I think that's the end of the campaign, because we're just going to throw them back to the menu.